Hello there, football managers, and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be embarking on an exhilarating journey as we take on the challenge of building a football empire right here in Poland. So get ready for a series packed with thrilling matches, strategic decisions, and the pursuit of unearthing hidden gems in the Polish talent pool. Will we conquer domestic leagues, make a mark in European competitions, and guide our national team to success, or find the next Robert Lewandowski? There's only one way to find out. If you are a fan of football tactics and the excitement of building a nation in Football Manager, you're in the right place. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like if you're pumped up for this adventure, and let us get started. Right, so first things first, we are going to be starting a new career here. Of course, I've already started it there, as you can see by the save file, but I will just demonstrate how I've set it up. So we are going to go Europe, obviously Poland, down to the first league, and our club of choice is going to be Katowice. Now, Katowice have never actually won the top flight of Polish football. They've won the cup way back in the day. I think it was in the 70s, and we will take a look at that once everything's said and done and set up. But for the sake of this, we are going to go with the original database, advanced setup. Now, I am disabling player attribute masking, pardon me, and that is because we are going to be using Python to try to find the best possible players for our club. I will put a link to Squirrel Plays in the description, since this is his work and we need to give credit where credit is due. So basically, we are only keeping Poland as a playable league. We are using a custom database, and I just noticed that the game that I set up actually should have this option checked as well. But even without it, we are still fine. So it's up to you in your saves if you actually want to use the top two options here. Most of the other important ones are there, which gives us 119,000 players to choose from. So yeah, that is the database setup, and next we will jump into club history, followed by a few matches. So Górniczy Klub Sportowy Katowice, our club with a storied history, founded in 1964, and they are currently playing in the second division in Poland, which is where we will be starting. They've won a few trophies, 3 of which are Puchar Polski, or the League Cup in Poland. They won the Super Cup twice, Polish Third Division once, Polish First Division South Group once, and Polish First Division West Group once. So if we take a look at when that happened, last time was in 1993, so 1986, 1991, and 1993. They've finished as runners-up on 5 occasions. They've finished as runners-up in the Fortuna Prva Liga twice, which is the second division we're starting in, and as runners-up in the Ekstraklasa on 4 occasions. Third place also on four occasions there. The club facilities are not to my liking, but we will be working towards upgrading those eventually once we start making some money here. The stadium is a little underwhelming, but they are due to move in to a new stadium on the 31st of December 2024, which has a lot higher capacity than our current one, but it's still only 14,000 all-seater, almost 15,000 actually, 14,896 as you see. So it will be interesting once we move into that new stadium, and hopefully by that time we can earn ourselves a promotion to Extraklasse to start things off. Now, in terms of the squad, it's a little underwhelming. The youth setup doesn't have a lot of players to choose from. Second team is also lacking quite a bit, so we're gonna need to be bringing in signings left, right, and center for the most part. And we've already kind of started on that journey. Now, since... Actually, I should go back on something I mentioned in the intro. This save was started on real world mode. So all the signings that they actually made are going to be coming in when they're supposed to be arriving. Generally speaking, for building a nation save, I would probably start with the original, but this has already been started and a few matches have been played. So some of the players that I've brought in myself, again with the use of Python, one of them is Rodrigo Calaca here. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. He looks like a solid goalkeeper, but he is 42 years old now. So he came in to replace David Kudla, whom we sold to Verlon in Switzerland. So that's one replacement there. Komor was someone pre-arranged already, same with Denek, Mark. Now, Alanis, we tried to sign him, but we didn't have enough funds to make that happen. So what I ended up doing is I ended up loaning him in, and he came in here from Atletico Tucumán in Argentina. I believe they're in Argentina anyway. Yep. And he is going to be a good striker for us. Hopefully he'll stay here for the rest of our season. Nico Jones also joining us from Brentford on a free transfer. So another signing recommended by Python. Mateo Notz as well from Tigre. Whom else do we have? Oscar Nowak joining us from Sokol Klechev, if I'm saying that correctly. And they are, I believe, in the third league. Yeah, they're in the third division, second group. But he will be kind of a project player as we try to develop him while we move up in the footballing system here in Poland. Shibata was a pre-arranged transfer. Same with Baranovic. And same with Peksa here. So those were all pre-arranged. And the ones that I've made myself we're already covered there. Now for the tactic, we are going to be using GYR's 4-3-3 Thanos tactic, which can be found over on FM Scout. And every player will be training in their designated role and duty. So if we take a look at that, that's all been set up already. The other thing I've done is I've moved all of our youth and second team players to train with the first team, so there should be no one left over here. Actually, I haven't finished that yet. So these guys should come in. Defensive, offensive, that's looking good, good. Yeah, so now they're all in there. And we're just gonna quickly update their training. Back support, yeah, that's looking good. Okay. That's been taken care of. Now I've also created my own training schedules, which we'll be using according to however many matches are being played week in and week out. So we've got our preseason here. Not accounting for any matches in the preseason, of course, just the general training. Mostly focusing on sharpness as much as I could, even though it's not optimized yet, so that will be tweaked. Now this one here is a one match schedule for matches being played on Saturday. The one on the bottom is the one for matches being played on Sunday. We have a general technical training set up for international break weeks. So basically gaps in the calendar when there are no matches being played. And of course we have a Wednesday and Saturday schedule set up as well. And one thing I will be changing about this, and this has to be done on a weekly basis, is after each match, provided that you have a recruitment analyst available to you in your staff setup, we'll need to put in a match review session after each match, and maybe match preparation after match tactics here, right before the matches are being played. But that is it for the training, and next we will look at the results. Right, so we started off the league season on a very good note, winning all 5 of our first matches. And we'll take a look at some of the more notable ones here, like the first match of the season against Arka Gdynia. The preseason went well. We only lost one match to Opava, whom I believe are in, yeah, they're in Czechia. In their Premier League, I should say, not the first division, Fortuna Liga. But anyway, let's have a look at the goals scored in the first match here. So Arka Gdynia opened the scoring here inside the first minute nonetheless. Then just about 9 minutes later, they make it 2-0. Adamczyk finding the back of net there. Now we hit them on the break here in the 17th minute. Bergier getting his first goal of the season. And 3 minutes later, our boy Nico Jones finds Broad up front, and we tie it up. Now, right before halftime here, Mak finds Alanis for his first goal of the season, and that's 3-2 for Katowice. And inside the second half here, good interception there, very good pressure. Alanis gets his second goal of the season thanks to that. So that is 4-2, and there's the final goal by Rafał Figiel. Now in the match following that, we won against Chobry Glogor. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. And then we had a good win against Wisla Krakow, who are the favorites to win promotion at the top of the table this season. The next one against Nich Prushkov. A 4-0 win. Goals being scored by Mateusz Mak, Oskar Repka, Marcin Wasilewski, and Sebastian Berger on a penalty. So let's have a look at that. That was a good little header. So that was Mak's goal. What a screamer by Repka there. And here's 3-0. Another screamer. And 4-0 from the penalty in the end. And of course the last match we played was against Polonia Warszawa, which we won 3-1. So having a look at the standings, we sit first in the league table with 5 wins on 5 matches and plus 12 goal differential. Wisla Plock are in second place. So those are the automatic promotion spots there. The next 4 teams, according to the league rules, are going into a playoff, and only one of them will secure promotion, obviously, because there will be semifinals and a final match played. So that is it. And right now we are looking very good, which will conclude this video for the time being. And I would like to thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And join my Patreon. You can find the link in the video description on the bottom. And we will see you back for the next one. Thank you very much.